Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and today I wanted to show you what I just received. So it's going to be unboxing slash first impressions, but what's interesting about it is that if I knew I'm going to pay taxes, import taxes on that, I probably wouldn't have gotten it because it became quite an expensive deck. By itself, I think I got it from Game Crafter. The deck was $39.99, so not too bad, but at nearly $20 delivery, so it ended up being 51 or something deck, and then 23% of tax. So yeah, it just ended up quite expensive for what it is. Nevertheless, I'm happy, I have it. It's a very unique deck, so I'm going to show it for you, because when I wanted to purchase it, I looked on YouTube, and to be honest, I haven't seen any of the unboxings or reviews of this deck. The deck is by Rosen. It's called Black Lily Tarot, and it says Major Arcana Tarot deck, but it's actually the whole 78 cards. It comes in this little tag box. As I said, it's from Game Crafter, so you can find it there. It comes with the little white book, but the meanings of the cards are not very useful in a way, because they not relate to the art in the deck. So we just basically have Rider-Waite-Smith meanings, and the deck, when I show it to you, it varies quite a lot from Rider-Waite-Smith. So this is Black Lily Tarot deck. That's the author's card. The backs are beautiful, and the size of the card. So this is a very small deck. So this is a regular tarot deck, and so this is more like playing card size, which I kind of love, really. I came to love these small decks because they're very useful, and some decks just demand large artwork, but this artwork is beautiful. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit bigger, but it's okay. I can deal with it. So it's kind of cute and, like a mini deck, really. So I'll go, how will I do that? Maybe I'll just go with the Major Arcana first. Yes, let's just take a look. And I'm looking actually at these cards also first time through the lens of the camera, so I'm going to just show them to you. It's a very unique kind of, it reminds me of Egon Schiele, a little bit of Red Seeds Oracle, the line and the artwork. The colors are gorgeous. So this is the full. And I think the birds bring in this energy of the full, the sense of movement and momentum. And I'm not sure why she's smelling her own armpit, or is it a he? Who knows? The people are very kind of not ephemeral. They're very uni kind of sexed in this deck, but there's a lot of female energy for sure. So this is the Magician. We have all the elemental suits. So as you can see, it's very different. High Priestess. And I kind of was always on the fence with this deck, but the Empress, I love her with the snake energy, but I love the artwork, and I thought, it would be really cool deck to use maybe for myself. And the Emperor, it's kind of a sleepy Emperor. The Hierophant, I really enjoy that. So you have the keys, but I enjoy the nature element in it. Kind of suits how I see the Hierophant. The Lovers are pretty kind of cold, maybe not cold, but very kind of bare. Chariot. And the Strength. Strength is 8. I love this Hermit with the snow. Really fits how Europe is right now. Wheel of Fortune. So also, the 4 elements. Justice. The Hangman. Death. It's pretty graphic actually. Temperance. So you know, like she doesn't have the faces, but she's got the water, she's got the kind of blossoming hair. You've got to know the tarot to kind of figure it out. So I don't think it's a good deck for beginners. It's more, you know, for advanced tarot readers. And the Devil. Tower. I just love the coloring, it's so cool. And the Star. The Moon. Beautiful. And the Sun. And Judgment. Not sure what to think about this Judgment. What is it? It's like, it looks like a wheel too. It's a part of the Wheel of Fortune, or maybe you're being called to, you know, answer for your choices and consequences, or follow the wheel maybe. And this is the World. So these were major arcana, and now let's go through minors. So this is Ace of Cups. I really enjoy the coloring. It's kind of darker. It feels like it's, you know, stained with blood most of the time. Two of Cups. So it's like a relationship, but you know, they seem to be in the separate bubbles. Three of Cups. That's also interesting because, you know, it doesn't really look like that happy Three of Cups. So it could be also a deck for like shadow work. But if we want to check, you know, that's what I wanted to show you. If we see this Three of Cups, it says can signify a friend or the feeling associated with friendship. This card can represent community, the network of support created when we interact with others. This card also stands for joy and high spirits. Three of Cups can stand for a mood or experience that makes you feel like dancing and singing. Does this picture make you feel like dancing and singing? I mean, she doesn't look sad. She looks like she's waiting, or she's kind of maybe in anticipation, waiting for her friends to arrive for a party. But also the bird, like, I'm not sure. Just the dark color. Not too sure. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So this is Four of Cups. So it's definitely a bit different deck. Might be also a cool deck to be, you know, to use for intuitive reading when you don't really maybe need tarot meanings so much. Six of Cups, just the coloring, it's interesting. Seven of Cups, and here we have this octopus. And sometimes with octopus, you know, you can do many things. It's many hands, so maybe that's the kind of meaning of Seven of Cups, when you have, you know, a lot of choices. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. I like it. And Ten of Cups. So all the happy cards don't seem very happy. And then the court cards are pages. Then there's Knight. Princess is like the queen, and the queen is like the king. So there's page, knight, princess, and queen. And this is Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. So also, you know, open for an adventure. Ready to go. Four. I don't know. I don't want to say what I kind of see in this card, but this is Four of Wands, so I don't know. It doesn't seem to be going very well with Rider-Waite-Smith. But here we have celebration, fun, excitement, rewards, happiness. This card might indicate a wedding, an award or a prize, achieving a milestone, completing a part of a project. Remember the importance of celebrating, rewarding yourself. So, you know, I so wish she just added a little information about what she actually painted. I don't know, there's fruits on the tree. Maybe that's she's kind of partying, I don't know. So that's Four of Wands doesn't really make much sense. Five of Wands. So she's kind of feeding the birds, but they may be like fighting for what she's giving them. So maybe there is this element of competition or fight. Six of Wands. She looks quite peaceful and it's quite beautiful actually. She looks, you know, self-secure and kind of like a winner. Seven of Wands, so she's got this dragon, so maybe strength. Eight of Wands, I was talking once to Rose from Dance of the Soul Tarot, and now I'm thinking maybe she's like ready to go really, because she took anything that kind of limited her off her and she's just out there. Maybe that's how I can work with this card, because we were seeing like what does this have to do with Eight of Wands, but you know. Nine of Wands, she's behind those bars, and Ten of Wands, that kind of reminds us Rider-Waite-Smith. And then we have Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Princess of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords with this beautiful owl, really like it. Two of Swords, that's pretty more traditional. Three of Swords, I actually really like that one. Four of Swords, Five of Swords. Sometimes you have to just look at the mood and what the facial expression is like. Six of Swords. But you know, it's not probably the easiest deck to read. It's more like a pip deck, really. Seven of Swords. So I don't mind now, you know, because I can read those now. But as I said, it's not a deck that's Eight of Swords. It's not a deck for the beginners. Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. And we have Page. But somehow it just drew me in. It's a little bit, you know, maybe similar to Slutty's Tarot, but I like this artwork much better, and it's not so obvious, but can be worked with like Sacred Feminine, with, you know, body image and stuff like this, and how you respond to the cards. And this is Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, I like the little Five of Pentacles, Six, Seven. So we also can use animal allies, you know, the familiars. 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. And then there's Page, Knight, Princess, and the Queen. And that's the whole deck. So if we want to give it a squeeze, like just have a little shuffle. So it shuffles well, you know, the stock is matte, and it's kind of like regular, I don't know, maybe the US game stock or Llewellyn stock before they changed, you know. I like it, it's good, it shuffles well, it doesn't seem very thick, but it's also not very thin. It's good. So one more time maybe. A bit stiff still. And let's just pull a few cards just to see how they look together. So maybe let's ask, what does Shuma, what does she want to tell us? Shuma, a message from you. First, Princess of Pentacles. So that's like a Queen of Pentacles. I love the bear. So I think she's definitely wanting to tell us to enjoy ourselves today, you know, feel strong in our bodies, feel grounded. This woman, she seems very happy, you know, with her body. She's not ashamed of her body. The bear is very often a familiar that, you know, is about creativity and it's about strength, but it's also about perseverance and knowing the cycles. So the bear can hibernate and go into the cave for the winter, but also it knows when to wake up, it knows when to feed, you know, everything is done in cycles. And then we get the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I didn't really shuffle that well, but you know, that's nice. So this seems quite grounding. Shuma is, she reminds me, you know, of forest, of trees, even though it's ocean jasper, but it has this kind of grounding energy. So two pentacle cards and 9 of cups. Shuma is happy, people. So she also wants us to be happy. And that's how the cards look together. So I think if we were just get the message from Shuma, we would say probably enjoy yourselves today and pay attention to your body, you know, embrace your body, ground your wishes and maybe manifest your wishes. So whatever makes you really happy, whatever makes you tick, just manifest this in physical reality. If you want to feel good, you know, she looks like she's putting lots of creams and stuff on her body, so maybe also take a nice bath, enjoy a nice smells today. And yeah, that's the message from Shuma. So thanks for watching. And that was, as I said, Black Lily Tarot. And let me know what you think about this deck, because as I said, I wouldn't have bought it probably if I knew how expensive it's going to be for me. But in the end, it's a cool deck. I actually really enjoy it. So thank you for watching. Bye.